At the very tip of Sri Lanka's northern breeze, where the sea bathes the land in endless rhythms, lies a place older than many maps. Locals call it Paruthithurai, Cotton Harbour. In Tamil, the name is more than a label, it is a memory of wind-bleached fibres and small dhows setting sail across the shallow waters to South India, cotton bales taut with promise. But names are palimpsests here. For European mariners who first charted this harbour, the tongue-twisted Paruthithurai changed into Point Pedro, a linguistic echo of the Portuguese. Ponta das Pedras, the rocky cape, where the surf never rests. Before colonial flags fluttered over these sands, traders from distant shores threaded their way along the coast. Merchants called some Bungara, ship people, wove lives and families here, blending sea lore with market tales. The harbour was a meeting ground of goods, sailors, and weathered laughter. The 32-metre lighthouse was built in 1916, white, simple, and resolute. It used to flash its white beacon out over the Bay of Bengal. The tower was a guide for fishermen and sea captains alike, its beam marking where water meets horizon. It still stands as testament to the long maritime choreography of this coast. Rolling south, from the tip is the old Jaffna Point Pedro Road, a ribbon carved along the shoreline for over 30 kilometers, linking the peninsula's heartbeat to its farthest point. And yet, Point Pedro proper, a name that once meant cotton and stones, is not the island's absolute summit of latitude. A few rugged steps northward brings you to Cape Sakkotei, the true northernmost point of Sri Lanka. Here a simple marker stands against sky and tide, a quiet sentinel, where land yields entirely to sea. This northern tip has watched centuries pass, from pre-colonial trade to the Dutch missionaries who settled in nearby Jaffna, to British educators laying the roots of schools such as the Methodist Girls' High School. And today, the harbour is a busy fishing port, grounded more in local rhythm than long-distance trade. Activity from here is strictly regulated by the Sri Lankan Navy. There are plans to expand the harbour and create better infrastructure. For mariners, there's another whisper on the wind. If the Pork Strait were ever deepened and reopened for shipping, vessels could shave roughly 650 kilometers off their journeys by passing here, instead of skirting the southern curve of Sri Lanka. It is a reminder that even at this quiet edge, the tides of global movement still consider these shores. So, stand here, where every horizon line feels unending, to the promise that even at an island's extremity, the world's currents never stop in their ebb and flow. This is Point Pedro. This is Cape Sakkotei, Sri Lanka's northernmost point, where the country meets the horizon.